Hi everyone, welcome back to Rising Stars Learning Center. In our last lesson, we learned how to multiply two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers using the column method. Today, we are going to learn another easy way, the expanded method. Okay, let's begin. Let's work out 23 times 12 using the expanded method. 23 times 12. Remember now, in our column method, we put everything into columns vertically, right? Now we are expanding the number. We're going to expand one number. All right, let's have a look at our plan of action and see the steps that we're going to use to solve this problem. Okay, so step 1 says break one number into tens and ones. Okay, break one number into tens and ones. The number that we usually break up is the one that we are multiplying by. Okay, so in this example, 23 is multiplied by 12. All right, so let's do this. 23, before we write it down, what are we breaking the 12 up into? How many ones are there? 2 ones. And how many tens are there? One group of 10. All right, so let's write that down. 23 times 12 is 23 times 10 plus 23 times 2. Okay, you can see here I've broken up my 12 into one group of 10 and 2 ones. Okay, 23 times 10 plus 23 times 2. Right, so I've done step 1. What does step 2 say? Step 2 says that we need to multiply each part. Okay, so let's multiply each part. 23 times 10 is how much? 23 times 10 is 230. Right? Whenever we multiply by 10, we just have to add a 0. So we take the 23 and we just add a 0. 230. Now we've worked out the one part, we need to work out the second part. 23 times 2. Okay, so let's begin. 3 times 2 is, we start with our ones, 3 times 2 is 6. And 2 times 2 is 4. Right, so 46. We've done step 2. Step 3 says that we need to add the answers together. Okay, so let's write that down. 230 plus 46 equals, let's do our ones or our units. 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 2 plus 0 is 2. Okay, so our answer is 276. All right, so we say 23 times 12 equals 276. Easy, right? Okay, let's try another example. 36 times 14. Okay, 36 times 14. Let's have a look at the plan of action. Break one number into tens and ones. All right, so like I told you, we break up the one that that we are multiplying by. 36 multiplied by 14. Alright, so let's do that. 36 times, what are we breaking up the 14 into? How many ones are there? 4. And how many groups of 10? 1. Okay, so we're breaking it up into 10 and 4. So we say 36 times 10 plus 36 times 4. Right. Have we done step 1? Yes, we have. Let's move on to step 2. Step 2 says multiply each part. Okay, so let's go. 36 times 10 equals, what did I tell you if you multiply by 0? By 10, you just add a 0. So we write our 36 and we add a 0. So 36 times 10 is 360. Right, so we've done our first part. Now we have to do the second part. 36 times 4. Alright, let's start working out our ones first. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, so we put our 4, we carry our 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus your 2, 14. Okay, so 144. 36 times 4 is 144. We completed step 2. Now we go to step 3. We need to add our answers. 360 plus 144 equals, let's start with the units. 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. We put our 0, we carry the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4 plus the 1, 5. Okay, so what do we do next? Now we write it down. We say 36 times 14 equals 504. All right. Okay, so that brings us to the end. Let us try, or you should try, your own problem. Okay, try and solve it on your own. So let me give you something to try. Okay, so you're going to do this on your own. You're going to say 45 times 13. Right. And you are going to write your answers in the comments below. Remember to follow all of your steps so that you can come to the correct answer. Thank you for learning with me today. If you'd like to find out more about Rising Stars Learning Center in Musgrave, the details are in the description below. See you next time. Bye.